The film God Bless America centers around a character named Frank, played by Joel Murray. Joel Murray has had a reoccurring role for a number of years on the TV series Mad Men. He's quite good in this film. Frank has been told that he has a brain tumor, an inoperable brain tumor. This is just compounding the fact that he's just lost his job and he's a loner. He's a loner in a world that he detests. He doesn't like the mean-spiritedness of the world. He doesn't understand the crass junk culture of the world. He's going to take himself out, and then he changes his mind. He decides, if I'm leaving this planet, I'm going to start taking other people out with me. While staging his first hit, he just happens to have a young teenage girl named Roxy, played by Tara Lynn Bauer, who happens to stumble upon his actions, and she decides that they should team up together. She has a lot of the same mindset that Frank's character is coming from. She's very uncomfortable with the world. She has a long, long list of people that she would really, really like to see done away with. Frank's attitude is a little bit more on the side of just, I can't understand why everyone is so mean to each other. Well, needless to say, this film by Bobcat Goldthwait is a very, very black satire. It's a very, very stinging satire. I have to admit, I'm a little uncomfortable with the gun culture that was portrayed in the film, and maybe I'm saying that because circa May 2013, while I'm doing this critique of the film, a lot of things have been taking place in the United States. And if one were to take it on a slightly more real level and saying, you know, guns don't solve any problems, well, that's something that I think has to resonate with the times that we live in. It is black satire, and it's biting black satire, and it comes from a very, very left-wing perspective, no doubt about that. If you're a follower and believer in the Tea Party, if you're a reality TV show fan, you won't like what's being depicted in this film and the satirization of it. If you've ever read some of the work of like Neil Postman, and particularly his book Amusing Ourselves to Death, I think you'll know exactly where Bobcat Goldthwait is coming from with this film, and I would recommend it in terms of being that stinging black satire. Here's one way I would look at God Bless America. Several years ago, David Cronenberg submitted a film at the Cannes Film Festival in competition called Crash, not to be confused with Paul Haggis's film Crash, which eventually won an Academy Award for Best Motion Picture. Cronenberg's film, which dealt with people who got off sexually by getting involved in car crashes, also won an award. It won an award cited by the jury for having had the audacity for just making that kind of a film. And I think that Bobcat Goldthwait gets my award for having had the audacity for making a film like God Bless America.